Skanderbeg Square, once home to statues of Enver Hoxha and Joseph Stalin, has now had the monuments torn down and the square remade as part of one of the largest pedestrianised zones in the Balkans. People couldn't travel abroad, they weren't allowed to drive cars, and they were banned from going into certain parts of the capital city. During communist times, Albania became the first country in the world to totally ban religion, leading to countless mosques and churches being closed. But now they've reopened and are thriving again. To find out a little more about Albania's transformation, I'm meeting up with Eni Koko,
Hello.
who grew up under Hoxha.
Pleasure to meet you, Qasa.
So why did you want to meet right here?
Because we are standing right in front of the house where our dictator Enver Hoxha spent most of his lifetime.
So did Hoxha run the country from this house?
We can say yes. Together with his mates, we had all the government leaders living here and all the party leaders. We were not allowed to walk in this area. It was totally closed. So in 1990, when we started to have all the, the uprising of Albanians, and we have the civil, the civil war here, that we changed the system, the first thing that he did, Albanians were coming here in Bloku. They were so curious about this area. It was isolated. We didn't know what was going inside. And me, as a young person, I was just 16 at the time. We were just skipping school. We were coming here the whole day. We were sitting down. It was totally a new beginning for us.
So what was life like for those who weren't privileged enough to be in here?
To tell the truth, it was really difficult. We had a lot of work, Monday to Saturday, and then Sundays, volunteer work. Food was very difficult. So here they were very privileged about that, and outside we are the starvation point.
One remaining monument here is the Pyramida. Originally, Hoxha's daughter spearheaded its creation to celebrate the dictator's life after his death in 1985. At the time, many people, including Eni, were forced to visit. Over the years, it was left to crumble until its recent transformation as a community hub, becoming an important symbol of wider fundamental change.
This is beautiful. I never realised just how much greenery there is here. All these new buildings shooting up into the sky.
Yes, what we have constructed after 90s is all here. And with this object that reminds us the past.
So where were you when you heard that he had died?
I was at school, 11 years old. So our teacher comes in, and she was sobbing and crying. Our dear dictator, Enver Hoxha passed away today, so this is a very bad day and so on. The whole school was out and they were crying. But some of them was also disguised in that. They didn't want to express their joy and their happiness. I will remember, and I have it in my memory, the impact of that moment always. The youngsters, they don't even know or remember those times. Now they enjoy everything that is freedom, free traveling, dreaming big. We are moving forward, and so Albania is on a good track.
The Travel Show, your essential guide wherever you're heading. Every weekend on BBC News.